There are a few moments in life that completely change the way you see the world. And for me, one of the moments made me ask a very simple question: why I don't understand the language that Allah chose for Quran. And that was the time when I decided to start learning Arabic. The first moment was when I was offering Salah. I was standing in front of Allah and reciting the surahs and all the necessary kalmas. But I was not able to connect. I was not able to connect with my Salah. I was not able to develop a connection, and my mind was completely somewhere else. And I deep down I thought what was the reason behind it, and the reason was I didn't know the language in which I was reciting the surahs, the verses. So that moment hit me hard. I know when to, I know all the actions to perform. I knew the surahs which I memorized long back, but I didn't know the meaning behind it. That was the first moment I came to know that I need to learn Arabic. The second moment was when I was reciting Quran. I was reciting the verses as usual, but my mind was completely somewhere else. I was reciting the surahs, but my mind was completely somewhere else. And the reason behind is I was not knowing Arabic. When you don't understand the language, how can you understand it and how can you focus on that? Because I was just reading, I was not reciting, I was just reading and there was no connection. And this moment again hit me hard, and again felt that I need to learn Arabic. And the third moment occurred when I was sitting with few of my brothers. We were discussing how can we effectively contribute to Ummah. And after so many thoughts and discussions, we came to a point that education is the first thing. Without education, you cannot do anything. The first step was education and is education. As the first revelation on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Iqra, which means to read or recite. So we decided to start educating ourselves, and for that we also came to a point that Arabic is necessary in our education because it's the language of the Quran and there are many classical books written in Arabic. So for understanding them, we need to learn Arabic. So that was the reason, that was the moment again that I felt the urge to learn Arabic. Imagine we are not able to understand Quran and someone interprets in their understanding and we agreed upon it, and but that was not actually correct, and we would completely rely on their explanation. But what if we learn Arabic, we could easily understand it. And one of the realization was we spent more than 25 years learning all the unnecessary stuff. We go to school from kindergarten to we go for school, then we go to college, then we go to university, then job, then career, then this, then that, and we spent 20, more than 25 years in this education. But can't we take 1 year of our life and learn the language of the Quran? And that's when I started to learn Arabic. It has been around 3 to 4 days, but slowly I am making progress. I watched tutorial videos, I mean the roadmaps, how can I learn it effectively, and I started with some of the basic phrases that are repeated, some of the basic words that are repeatedly used in Quran. And inshallah, when I get fluent enough or when I felt that these are the right resources, I will also add them in the description, and or I will make another video about that. But currently, I started learning, and inshallah, I will be consistent and I will develop habits. I will again revolve. I will form an identity that I will learn Arabic consistently. So that was for today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.